Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. I gotta be honest, I was in a bit of a panic. And I thought what you're seeing right now wouldn't be here. And I managed to find a way. I'm literally like, the camera didn't want to show. I'm putting the camera on, I'm like, it's not showing. It's not showing. Last minute, literally. That could have been fatal. This would have turned into a radio watch along. You know, you guys would be listening to 93.8 UITF FM is basically what you guys would have been listening to, right? Because there wouldn't be any camera. Thank goodness everything has turned out all right. Hope all of you are well. Welcome to the watch along. I've not seen the lineups. Big up to Russell KO, member for 15 months. Hi, Younes, sending that from Singapore. Thank you very much. Sending it right back to Singapore. To you. Thank you very much, Russell. And El Debonair, you guys are starting very, very quickly. That third kit is so smexy. Sexy. It is. And I can't wait to see how it's going to look tonight because we're going to get the team with the third kit. But I've not seen the lineups. And I've made sure, I saw the notification from the Chelsea app. I was like, I'm not opening it. I ain't seen this. I'm not opening it. Right? So, Bayern Munich Leipzig have kicked off. Please, Xavi Simons, put in a stinker. Just put in a stinker, mate. Don't play well at all. Please. Thank you very much. Let's check the lineups. I hope all of you are well, by the way. Let me know in the shirt. In the chat, not the shirt. I read the comment. Literally, mate, I had to get this out. It's been a while since we saw this one, isn't it? Big up, hang on, by the way, big up Trivago. Yeah, big up Trivago. Trivago were the one guys that stuck through us, through thick and thin. Yeah, when the club was getting sanctioned and there was no one to stick with us, Trivago were like, no, we'll be here. We'll be here. So I thought, you know what? I'm never letting go of this top because they deserve exposure, you know? So if you need a hotel booked... Go to Trivago. But anyway, let's go to the lineups. What is the team looking like? So, let's start with West Ham because they're the first team that's popped up on my screen here, and I don't know what the teams are. So, Hermansen in goal. Looks like they've gone with a 3-5-2 or 3-1-4-2. They've gone Todibo, Kilman, and Aguerd as a back three, Wan-Bissaka and Malik Diouf as the wing backs. Thomas Soucek, James Ward-Prowse, Lucas Paqueta. That's a strong midfield. On paper, that's a strong midfield. Bowen and Fulkrug up top. That's not a bad team. You know, that's not a bad team. How are West Ham struggling the way that they're struggling? Graham Potter, innit? Chelsea. Oh. Why? Why is there no race? Race, where are you? Why do I see Gusto's name here? I mean, to be fair, when he was given the new shirt, right? He was given the new shirt. And if you've seen the video, he got it and he was like, I think he said ciao. Like, I actually think he said ciao. He was like, ciao. No, chai. He said chai. He said chai. I remember because chai, like the tea, chai. He was like, chai. And then he looked and he went, I'm going to play like Neymar tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, now I hope you don't start though, mate. Well, he's flipping starting. We got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Gusto, Chalobah alongside Tosin. So that's good. Tosin is here. Caicedo alongside Enzo Fernandez. That's cool. Cole Palmer. Now, this is where it gets bizarre. But I did say on the preview that it was an option. It wasn't my prime option, but I did say that it would be an option. Pedro Neto on the right. João Pedro on the left. Liam Delap up front. So we've got two forwards on the pitch. This is going to be, if you watched the preview yesterday, you would know. I did say that we do have the option at times that if Pedro Neto was on that right-hand side, Cole Palmer, who is in the middle but has a free role, can divert off to the left to allow João Pedro to drive himself inside and combine with Liam Delap as a 2. So that could be what's going on here as well. Technically, and someone's just put it in the chat as well, correctly so, we can also shift this shape to a 4-2-2-2. We can do if we want. You know, even if it means bringing Pedro Neto across to the left. Cole Palmer tucks over to the right, and you have Liam Delap and João Pedro up front together. We have many different combinations that we can go with because of the players that we've signed. And this is, I think, exactly what we've done tonight. Hang on, I've just got a notification. Maresca has revealed why he's gone with Delap and João Pedro. So let's go to the Chelsea app. Enzo Maresca has explained what he hopes to see from the striking duo of Delap and João Pedro at West Ham. The Blues come into the game at the London Stadium looking to go one better after our opening day stalemate with Crystal Palace at the Bridge. Head coach Maresca has made 3 changes from that match and is now hoping that Delap and Pedro combined can help break down the Hammers' defence. He says, his words, this is Enzo Maresca. João can give us a different option. Liam, we know, is a central striker. They can play together as 2 strikers or with João playing around or out wide. We will try to adapt as much as possible to the squad we have and hopefully they can both do well. Also talking about Josh Achiempong, he gave him praise by saying Josh did very well against Palace. We trust Josh 100%. Tosin gives us many things as well in terms of experience, and against a big striker up front for sure he will help us today. It makes sense. Overall, what he has said here makes sense. It does add up. And that striker is obviously talking about, well, Fulkrug is the big guy and Bowen is Bowen. So, look, the only thing that I look at and go, is Reece James not starting? But is Reece James 100% or is he not? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We get to see João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto in this lineup all getting to interchange of each other. It's a thing where no one is going to be stagnant in their role. Everyone will get to rotate, fluctuate, whatever word you want to use. So this is going to be an interesting game to see. It's going to be a very interesting dynamic to see how this is going to work against West Ham. Faisal, thank you very much for your super chat. First of the evening. Actually, Mohammed Atiba was the first, but without a comment, just a super thanks. So much appreciated. Faisal, with the super chat, thank you very much, saying, hi Younes, I am tired of people advocating for Fofana like he wasn't playing like crap before he got injured. Listen, you're not wrong. Technically, you're not wrong. The problem isn't even there, though. The problem is he gets injured all the time. So we got to try and find a way to just keep the geezer fit. Like, don't get hurt. That's step one. His performances in games will come later. Forget that now. That's not something we can look at. We need to like make sure that he can have 10, 15, 20 games without breaking something. That would be great. So that's the aim with Fofana. That's what we should be focused on. Actually, the bench. Is he on the bench? We got Jamie Gittins, Jorgensen, Asugo, Andre Santos, Hato, because that is how you say it. Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Josh Achiempong, and Stevo. Yes, his name is Stevo. If you actually hear, obviously everyone knows him as Esteval. If you hear Esteval say his name, he doesn't even say it the way that I was saying it yesterday. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. It's not even Steval. It's just Stevo. Like literally Stevo. 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 Like that's it. Stevo. It's Stevo. It's Steve. We'll just call him Steve. Yeah. At this point, we'll just call him Steve. If not, we're going to be here all day. But he's on the bench as well, which is not something I want to advocate for. But again, I understand because he's young. You don't want to throw him in every single game. But personally, I think he's ready. I think he's ready, man. I think Steve is ready. So that's that. Grant McRoberts, thank you very much for your super chat saying, hi Younes, what is happening to the All You Can Eat Wrestling channel? Is that no longer happening? Love the banter you guys had. Yeah, unfortunately, it's very difficult to keep up. And you have to understand, on time zones, just time zones especially. whether Miz is waking up first thing in the morning or I'm literally ending the day and it's like 3 a.m. and then the Monday Night Raw starts, it's not something we could have kept going. It's just impossible. If not, someone will get hurt. So, nah, it's not something that we could maintain. Right? It's difficult. If wrestling was more like on this side of the world, then yes, we could, but it's not. It's all the way in the States. So, American time. Doesn't work for us. So that's that. But we got everyone in the comments talking about Steve-O's name. Yeah, Steve-O. Up the Steve. Oh my God. Steve-O. Good old Steve. Good old Steve. Yes. Also, I have to mention, big up to Steve G. Steve, who underwent surgery. And I hope all went well. I'm going to wait to say what I'm going to say about Steve G, right? Because he's happy for me to say this. But that will come during the game. I'm going to wait for more people to come into the stream and then I will mention it because I think that's that will do him justice. It will do both him and his missus justice. So I'll wait. But big up to Steve G, regular commentator on in the chat, regular viewer, mate of mine. We speak from time to time. He's undergone cancer treatment and yeah, all hopefully has gone as smooth as can be. So fingers crossed. Big up to Steve. And I'll mention what I mentioned later. So this game, Graham Potter. It's like I said earlier, yeah? This team on paper is not a bad team. It's not a bad team at all. When you look at West Ham, you look at that midfield, you look at even Wan-Bissaka, you look at their front line, that is a team that you'd think should be able to get maybe top half of the table, right? But Graham Potter, like, is how much of the damage at West Ham that we're seeing at the moment, because West Ham are a mess, how much of the damage at West Ham is due to lack of signings or just the team dynamic not really being there or Graham Potter? I want to ask you guys in the chat because a lot of people are actually sympathetic to Graham Potter to an extent because West Ham have just not provided him with anything. He's even said himself, it would be nice if I had 200 million to spend. His words. His words. But I got to be honest, I don't think that quote is completely valid because he had 200 million at Chelsea and look what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but clearly I think mentally he's not changed. He's still the same guy. Although he's got odds stacked against him more at West Ham than he did at Chelsea, I reckon. So I want to get your perspective in the chat. Let me know what you think is going on at West Ham. And I want to also ask you for your predictions. Let me know your predictions in terms of today's game. How do you think it's all going to go down? Some of your first comments, actually, big up to Two Ways. Salam, bro. I'm waiting for Cold Palmer trick. Cold Palmer today will be showing up. I have word from London. Yes, Cold Palmer is in fact in the building. So don't worry. We're about to get a little chilly up in here. The goals changed the game. Honestly, the goals changed the game. I can't believe he said that. That told me everything I needed to know. He's not changed one bit. El Debonair, thank you very much. West Ham United ain't Palace, respectfully. Chelsea for the W. I agree. I think that's a very wise comment, that. Big up El Debonair. Thank you very much for that. That is a shrewd comment. And it's true. Crystal Palace should be more respected based on how they're carrying themselves, what they're doing. They won their Conference League qualifier, by the way. 1-0 at home. Big up to Palace. I hope they make it. West Ham, they're not the same. They're just not the same. But although when you look on paper, they should be. But what's the issue at West Ham? Their fans are fuming. I'm going to talk about their fans very, very quickly. But before I do, I've got all the predictions here. 3-1, 3-1, 1-1. Someone says 9-0. He's clearly been smoking. 3-3, 3-0, 4-1, 4. You guys are confident. What the hell's going on? 5-0, 7-0, 4-0, 3-0 Chelsea. Flipping hell. 4-0, 6-0, 10-0, 50-0. 1-2-3, Viva la Algérie, thank you very much. Sahbi. 4-0. You guys are are you guys too confident? 2-1 Chelsea, 3-1. Interesting. We've got many people that are just thinking we're just going to roll them over. Well, let me tell you the West Ham side of things. So, the West Ham side of things, their fans are actually on edge. I've seen one of their, was it West Ham United Central? I don't know if it was West Ham United Central. Big West Ham page on Twitter or X. And there was another page. I think it was West Ham United Central that said, no, it wasn't. It was the other page. The other page said, if Chelsea scored the first goal, then I think it was one stand, which is maybe where all their ultras go, or maybe where all of their loud fans go. I don't know, their singing section, are just going to turn like toxic. And then I saw West Ham United, West Ham Central talk about, he quoted something from Graham Potter, and then he said, well, that's West Ham United 0, Chelsea 4 then. And I was like, flipping hell, you lot are in the mud. Like, you lot actually think we're just going to absolutely obliterate you lot. Like, West Ham are on edge. And this is why I said in the preview yesterday, if we get the first goal, any chance of an atmosphere, it'll be like water on fire. You know? Little fire, get the hose, fire's out, done. Thank you very much. That is literally what's going to happen if we get the first goal. So, fingers crossed, that is exactly what goes down. We get that first goal, and then it's all lovely jubbly from there. Two ways. Thank you very much. Says Palmer right wing is different. Easy 4-1. I've seen this mentioned a lot. And yes, on the right wing, because of that left foot, he can cut in and he can do a madness. He can do. But I think it's important for him to have a free role. You could argue that if he was on that right-hand side, then who's going to play down the middle? You can't restrict Cole Palmer. Even if he is on the right-hand side, he needs to be free. This is why I advocate, even as an attacking midfielder. Oh no. Talking about Cole Palmer. I've got my group chat here telling me Palmer's come off from the warm-up. Let me get to that in a sec. But yeah, Palmer right wing is different. Easy 4-1. Big up two ways. As long as he's got a free role. If he even plays. I need to see what's going on. Mohsen, thank you very much. Says 3-0 win the lap brace. That would be lovely. Oh my God, Graham Potter's talking. Man, I've got Arabic dubs. Faisal, thank you very much. Saying it's clear that Jao will interchange with Palmer. Then later on in the game, the lap will be subbed. Jao will go up top. Steve-O will come and do the same. Not a bad shout, to be fair. That is probably what could happen. We've got many ways of being able to implement different systems here. It's nuts. So Badget, thank you very much. Says we should have bought Max Arnold to have an Arnold Palmer midfield. That's never going to happen. They've not reported anything on TV. No, hang on. Okay. Let me find out. Let me get the inside scoop. Got my group chat. I've just asked, is he injured or did he just leave earlier? Maybe he's gone off to finish his chips. Maybe. You know? Apparently he left the pitch a little early. Actually, he's warming up. He's warming up. I can see him. Or is this old footage? Maybe this is old footage. Maybe that's not right now. Maybe he went to the bathroom. Yeah, maybe. I've got a response saying he wouldn't look sad if chips were invoiced. What if chips were involved? Oh man. Look, we'll find out. Listen, I don't think there's an issue. I think he's all right. Maybe he's just nervous. You know, yeah, it's true. Sometimes you're nervous, you know, before a game. You're a little nervous and you want to go and use a loo, you know? Get it out of your system. That's happened to all of us, no? Happened to all of us. Have you ever been in a nerve-wracking situation? You're like, hang on, I need the bathroom. You know, it happens. Oh, hang on, I've got a clip. We've got a clip. Sky Sports have over-dramatized this. Cole Palmer leaving the warm-up early. Oh, he was with the physio or some medical guy. Oh. I gotta be honest here. That doesn't look too great. His facial expressions is worrying. I'm gonna show you lot because this is fine for me to show you lot here is actually okay. But if you go to Twitter, you'll be able to see this is exactly what's gone down. And he's with part of the medical team. Actually, let me pull it off a little bit. There we are. Just so then we don't get done here. But yeah. Apparently he wasn't striking the ball with so much confidence and I don't know. Oh crap, he's out. He's out. I've just had a message telling me he's out. CFC 95, thank you very much for your super chat, mate. I'm going 3-0 win for us. Palmer hat-trick. Well, maybe on FIFA now because he's not playing. So much for your prediction, mate. That's in the bin. So, bloody hell, man. El Debonair confirmed. Palmer out. Steve-O in. Esteval. Crap. Okay, no, so the lineup here still has Cole Palmer. But yeah, it looks like Steve-O's on. Big up to Edward A, sending 5 memberships out to the masses. Much appreciated to you, my friend. Thank you very much. JD, thank you very much. Hi, how are you? I hope we can get a result. I hope we do, mate. I hope we do. I'm bloody now without Palmer. Flipping out. But you know what? We're okay now, I think. We've got players, unlike last season. Waiting for the teams to come out. Now, I haven't got audio, so if anyone has the commentary and they can hear exactly what's going on before me, put it in the chat. Sky Sports just said he's out injured. Oh, there we are. Because I got a couple of messages saying, no, he's out. I'm like, crap, is he out? Is he actually out? Is he not? Is he? I don't know. Peter, thank you very much for your super chat. This is a good opportunity for Steve-O to show his talent. If he scores, please scream his name. You best believe, mate, I will. 2 ways to enjoy it. Ain't Chelsea if it ain't Shockers. Exactly. How's Xavi Simons doing? let me go and have a butcher's. How's life over there? Oh, still 0-0. Still 0-0. Grant McRoberts, thank you very much. Here's the team actually now in the tunnel. Did you see the Man United versus Arsenal game introduced halftime interviews? Game's gone. Honestly, I saw it. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. But it's going to happen. Honestly, if I was Enzo Maresca, I would tell the players, literally at halftime, just one-word answers. One-word answers. Do a Cole Palmer. Just go, yeah, it was great. You know, what were you expecting for the second half? It's to win, isn't it? You know, are you going to like you know, are you going to go out and try and score like a couple of goals? I mean, yep, that's it. Right, is he coming out in... Is he in the tunnel? And there's the bubbles. No, Steve-O starting. Steve-O starts. Steve-O starting, okay, cool. But Steve-O starting as a 10, I guess, isn't he? It feels weird saying Steve-O because he's Brazilian. It's not... I feel like I'm doing him injustice. Steve-O, come on, lad. Sounds like a Sunday League baller. Go on, Steve-O. You know, he's just come out the clubhouse. He's just down the pint. He's just had a cigarette. He's up to play 90 minutes now. Go on, Steve-O. We want a brace from you tonight, Steve-O. All right, mate. I'll see you later on for another one. Steve-O. Honestly. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to go down. But I think Steve-O's in the middle. Pedro Neto, João Pedro. But at least we've got a Brazilian combination here. You know, João Pedro, Steve-O, Jogo Bonito. Come on, in the new kits. Come on, Jogo Bonito time, baby. Jogo Bonito. We need some Jogo Bonito. In fact, Chelsea actually gave us that. If you saw the video on their socials, they gave us, I think it was João Pedro and Steve-O. It was them two. Santos wasn't involved. They should have got Santos involved as well. But they were doing keepy-ups with the new kit on. I was like, this is Joga Bonito. This is heritage. This is proper football heritage, this. You know? Louise, thank you very much, saying, let's all agree to call him William. Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Oh, actually, no, you're right. Esteval William is, yeah, we could actually. We could call him William. But weirdly enough, that's not... How many names has he got? Brazilians have long names. Yeah, when you look at his name that's advertised on here, it's... Wow, they've moved Cole Palmer to the bench. There we are. De Oliveira Gonçalves. So, I don't know, like, where does Steve-O and William fit in all of this? Got a very long name. Very long. Sky Sports have obviously amended the graphics. Steve-O is, in fact, in the lineup now. Graham Potter! How you doing? Long time no see. Long time no speak. You still getting paid by us? He is, isn't he? He's... What? Talk about stealing a living. Talk about stealing a living, honestly. Unbelievable. Faisal, thank you very much, says, I have a feeling that Prem top 5 have gathered and put on a curse on Chelsea when it comes to the Premier League. Don't think that way, no. They have not. They have not. And today we will win. And today, Steve-O will bang in a hat-trick. I think Cole Palmer is on the bench, though. Just to let you know, Palmer, I think, is on the bench. So he's not out, but he's on the bench. Yeah, Toby is asking, is he on the bench or out of the lineup? I think he's on the bench. So I think just in case, he's not starting. He's clearly something's wrong with him, but I've got it listed here that he's on the bench. Unless if this is wrong. Oh, we got the chat saying no, he's out. He's out. He's not on the bench. So he's not on the bench? Okay, he's not on the bench. Great, we're stuffed. Zach, thank you very much, mate. Member for 3 months, saying up the Chelsea, up the Steve-O, and up the Younes. Bloody, that's beautiful, isn't it? White, there he is. And yeah, he doesn't look like he's kitted out, really. He looks gutted. And we're off. Right. Let's do this. So, Rezo Park, thank you to you as well. Thank you for the super chat. Big up, Younes. Big up to you and big up to everyone as well. Those of you that are commenting, those of you that are interacting, everyone that's just watching, big up to every single one. We move. Now, listen, I want all of you to put Graham Potter in a casket, please. Yeah? Not on a personal level. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a footballing way. Yeah? It's like when you say break his legs. I don't actually mean to go and break his legs, but I mean to break him. You know? Fingers crossed. We get a good start, some momentum, an early goal, and we move. Here's Tosin. Tosin Kukurea. Come on, the Chelsea. Kukurea. Nice. Okay. Steve-O, you know what to do, mate. You know what to do. I need Steve-O to link up a little bit more on the left-hand side today because him and João Pedro might have a little bit of chemistry. We know what the Brazilians can be like, you know. They can get some good old-fashioned tiki-taka going. Big up Thomas for the super chat saying, just woke up, Younes. What's wrong with Palmer? Well, as you can see on screen right now, he looks absolutely depressed. He's picked up something. We don't know what it is. He doesn't look injured like really badly because he walked off fine. He wasn't limping. He wasn't like nothing was wrong. But something is off. And I think there's a prediction that, not a prediction, a precaution in place to make sure that nothing bad happens if he were to play. I think it's just something to maybe watch out and see what the issue is after the game. But it doesn't look, not even guys, anyone that's commenting, oh, is it an ACL? No, if it's an ACL, you're limping at least. You're limping, bruv. You're limping. You're not walking normal. He was walking completely normally. I think it's precautionary. He might have felt something and they've gone, we're not going to risk it because now we have options, unlike last season. So we don't need to run anyone into the ground anymore. And that's why I think the precaution has been taken. Sky have said groin, but precautionary. Well, there you are. Big up to Hermit. Thank you for the clarity, mate. And by the way, can we just admire how nice this third kit looks? 2005 all over again, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Look at that kit. Oh, man. The old CFC badge and all. That's nostalgia at its finest. Actually is. Correct. You've got an ACL. It would be obvious that you've got an ACL. Tosin has sold Kukurea a dream there. He's managed to keep it in. It's Paqueta. Fulkrug. Pedro Neto has already shifted to the left-hand side. Already. So you see how the setup is now. We've got Steve-O that's drifted off to the right. We've got... Where's João Pedro? João Pedro is in the middle. And Pedro Neto's on the left. So you see what I mean when we're gonna be moving these players and interchanging constantly. You know, whatever this means. You get the gist. Have it. Malo Gusto with a clearance of a goldfish. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get an early goal. Let's get an early goal. Nice from Chalobah. Back to Sanchez. To Caicedo. Kukurea. Don't run into trouble, guys. Don't run into trouble. There's no need to run into trouble. Why are you running into trouble like that? Enzo's won it and lost it. There's no need. There's no need. Wan-Bissaka. There's no one in the box to cross to. Is that offside? That is offside. Bowen is offside. And yeah, eyes on Gusto tonight because he said that he was going to play like Neymar. I don't know what that means. You're a fullback. How's that going to be done? I don't know. But hey, there's Graham Potter. Looks the same. Looks the same, you know. Chalobah. Tosin. He's Steve-O. Nice. Nah, unlucky, unlucky. Go to him. That's a shot. Ah, crap. Long day. What the hell happened here, man? It's why I said go to him. No one went to him. Everyone just gave him space. What are we doing? Someone go to him. Paqueta. He took a shot, and that even from Sanchez, man. Why did he? Why? Why you just do that? Why did you go across with your right hand? What? What kind of goalkeeping is that as well, man? We lost the ball. No one went to him. We just chose not to save it. That is such a cheap goal to give away, you know. Really cheap. Really cheap goal. I don't get, why has he done that? Brother. You know, it's like, oh, my ear is itching, so let me do this. What? What a cheap goal to give away. And there's me talking about, oh, well, let's get an early goal, yeah? Let's get an early goal. Bloody hell, now we have to get an early goal. Odds Master, thank you very much, saying, when will we ever learn? Pre-season means nothing. Pre-season means nothing in terms of results, I agree. It's not about the result. We were seeing performance. And a good level of fitness at that as well. And I was there for one of them. But look, it's 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes. Everyone chill. Everyone chill. If it's still the same, by minute 70, we start panicking. Yeah? If by minute 70, things are still like this, then I will officially open up panic stations. Honestly. Big up to Rick Cogger, West Ham fan. Thank you very much, saying, don't worry, you will still win this game. Do you know what I mean? This is what I mean. Look, West Ham fans are... West Ham fans right now have zero hope. And West Ham are beating us 1-0 after 7 minutes. You know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because even right now, we can talk about West Ham drifting off into a low block, trying to just defend their lead. Are we going to open that up? How's it going to... I don't know. We'll leave it to play out. We'll see what happens in the next 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll have a better idea. But Steve-O was the one who gave the ball away there, you know, because he tried to flick into João Pedro, which wasn't a bad idea. But that's not even most of the problem. No one... Look, Paqueta's running and running and running. So I have to say this. Caicedo should be getting closer to him. Or Malo Gusto inside to cut him off. Someone's got to cut him off. Everyone was just watching. That's also part of the problem. Look at those bubbles, man. Oh, flipping out. And Sanchez, Sanchez, yeah, Sanchez had to flip. And there we are. They're showing Sanchez. And correctly so. Correctly so, man. Don't get, and we praise him for his shot stopping. The one thing that we say, you know what, he's actually good, is his shot stopping. And then he decides to do that. And you could just do that. It's not like, look, I understand sometimes if you have to reach high, say you really need to throw yourself into the top corner, sometimes going in with your leading hand isn't going to get you there. Your coming across means that you can get more height. So I understand if you have to do that. But that wasn't high. That was head level. He could have just... I don't understand. Therefore, thank you very much. Saying welcome to the YTF starting 11. New member. Much appreciated. El Debonair. Agent Sanchez giving the wink to his old gaffer. Don't. Nah, don't. Agent Sanchez is in the building. RVK, wouldn't be a Chelsea season without heart attacks and heartbreak. Although I was confident before the season, I've been very nervy over how we look. Much appreciated for that. Ball in. Someone. Enzo to the right. Louise, thank you very much. Same old, same old. We need a keeper, man. There's still time. Get on the phone. Donnarumma, yeah? Ball in. Back post. Faisal, we've been evil-eyed. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Amen, amen. Sanchez is sand on our chessboard. Dust him off immediately. Bring Penders back. I could catch that. Honestly, yeah, that... Let's see how this game pans out. Yeah, let's see how this game pans out. There's still time. There's still loads of time, but... God forbid we get tactically outwitted by Graham Potter. I swear. God forbid. God forbid. I still don't get what he was trying to do, man. What is this? It's baffled me. Oh, that has actually baffled me. But why have you done that? Anyway, Chalobah. Gusto. Tosin. Big up to Zach. Thank you very much. As he passed to Cucurella. Because he's not bald anymore. Bald Sanchez was different. Need him to shave his big dome again to get his powers back. Maybe. Maybe. And Boggy Sammy says we should only play 4-3-3 because it's working. Yeah. But then again... Delap. Steval. Devo. Youth. Youth clears. Chelsea throw. There's one thing that I already don't like. Yeah? There's one thing that I can feel it already. João Pedro got manhandled there, by the way. João Pedro got manhandled. Is that not a pen? But again, you see how we struggled physically against Crystal Palace. I can see West Ham trying to use the same playbook, basically. They're trying to just be physical. But they got a lead to protect. No? Pedro Neto. We got to move the ball quicker than this, lads. Got to move it quicker. Chalobah. Gusto. Tosin. Neto. Ball in, back post. Oh! Great defending. Great defending. That was a good ball from Pedro Neto. Great defending. Was that Diouf? It was. Great defending by Diouf. Fantastic. Big up to the Colo. Sanchez needs to go bald again. Needs to be aerodynamic. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Flip it, corner ball. Cucurella ball in. Yes! Yes! Yes, João Pedro! Come on! There it is. And I got him in my fantasy team. Come on! Good header from João Pedro. Cucurella, little flick backwards. João Pedro with his nut. Fantastic. Av Samarat. 1-1. Beautiful. Let's get this score rectified ASAP because I don't like when it shows that Chelsea are losing. There we are. Thank you very much. Now the momentum shifts. The momentum shifts, boys. And João Pedro got ahead of his man as well. He got ahead of Wan-Bissaka. That's really, really good from him, you know. Big up João Pedro. He opens his account in the Premier League. Amen, amen. Thank you very much. Says, buying my, oh my. Simons looks like he's checked out. Exactly what we want. Exactly what we want, lads. Exactly what we want. Because now Bayern Munich will go, oh, he's not good. Oh, Graham Potter's panicking. He's chewing gum. That means you're panicking. We know you. CFC Ballers. Matisse is raging hard. Can we buy a new goalkeeper, please? Why is he raging? We just scored. Big up to João Pedro. Also, yeah, we scored from a set piece, guys. We scored from a set piece. I mean, that's mad. Well, talking about set pieces, West Ham have a set piece. Get rid. There we are. Paqueta again. Go to him. Someone go to Paqueta. Can we get people going to Paqueta? Get rid. Oh my. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. What is this defending? What is this, guys, man? What's going on? For flip's sake, man. Fulkrug. Oh my God, man. What's going on? Chelsea are complaining here. What was going on? That's poor defending overall, man. CFC 95, thank you for the super thanks. What, hang on, something's going on. There's a check. Here's the replay. Oh, he's off. Oh, he's offside. Oh, no, bring that back. No. I was about to say, man, but no, even then, this defending was atrocious. I'm sorry. Come on, guys, man. You've got to close these players down better. They've got to be closed down, man. I'm changing that back to 1-1 because it isn't offside. We have to close these players down. Look, Paqueta shouldn't have even had that space in the first place. That's offside. He's off. The pass from Paqueta to... Who was that? That's a Debo. But that's offside. That's offside. It'll be given as an offside. I know it for a fact. But the space for Paqueta in the first place shouldn't have been given. Yep, offside. There we are, ruled out. And then the space to Fulkrug to take that shot in the second instance shouldn't have been given as well. What are we doing? Defensively, man. Defensively, we got to get tighter. We got to get tighter, man. We've gotten away with one there. Thankfully, because he's offside. We got to wake up defensively. Can these lot change the score, please? It's not 2-1, it's 1-1. We got to wake up. Now we got to wake up. And it seems like our problem is defensively. Look at that. Come on, Trev, man. You can't be laying it off for him. Thank you. He's won it back. All right, Trev. All right, you've made amends. Go on, Trev. Go on, Trev. Go on, Trev. Go on, Trev. Go on, mate. Go on. To Steve. To Steve. Go on, Steve. Cut yourself in. Ah, Steve-o! Oh. Was that Liam Delap who took a shot? Oh, it was. Oh, I was about to say. I thought that was a back pass. Like, what? He's picked it up. Yeah, it's Liam Delap. I need to see that Fulkrug goal again. Who was meant to be on Fulkrug, by the way? Don't tell me it was Gusto. Please don't. But just as I thought that, you know what, we score, we change the momentum a little bit. Now they've scored and it's been ruled offside. All of a sudden, they've got the momentum now because they've scored. You know what I mean? We're giving West Ham this belief. There's no need for it. Absolutely no need for it, man. Just get rid. Stay tight. Defend Tosin, what are you doing, man? What's going on? Are these lot drugged today or something? Is this defense? Have you lot all been like smoking something, some herbal essences? Have you lot been on something today? What's going on? This defense are sleeping. And Sanchez, for that matter, as well. Come on, guys. And we're still in a position where we can sort it out because it's 1-1. Ward-Prowse to take the corner. All in. Bloody hell, he won that header. He shouldn't be winning that, man. Fulkrug again, he's won that header. That's poor. You can't be letting someone win that in the air there. You just can't. Who was on him? No one. No one is on him. No one's tracking Fulkrug. What? Nah, defensively, we're a shambles today, man. Offensively, we're moving the ball. It's fine. Defensively, though, we're a mess. And so are West Ham, for that matter. They've just kicked it off for a throw. Richie CFC says, thank you very much. Come on, Chelsea, wake up. I agree. Louise, thank you very much, says, where the hell is Enzo Fernandez? To be fair, he's not really touched the ball much, has he? Malo Gusto, are you hurt? So much for Neymar. Russell says, feels like without Reece, no one commands the back line. I agree, man. This is why, no. We've already established how important Reece James is to our team. Yeah, we've already established it. And I think we're seeing it again. It's evident. Reece James is absolutely vital, man. He just is. He just is. Good tackle, Enzo on Fulkrug. That's what we want to see. Let Fulkrug know that you're there. Oh my God, Steve-O. Beautiful. Go on, Steve-O. Fantastic. Neto. Come on, lad. Ball in. Diouf. Oh, Caicedo. Go on, lad. Oh, João Pedro. Ball in. Oh, Neto! Yes! Come on! Get in! There we are. Normality has been restored. Shut up, Paqueta. Get up. But I've been hit in the face. No, you haven't. Relax. Go on, Neto. And there we are. All of a sudden, we're 2-1 up. You see, this is how football works. Football, sometimes you just got to give it a chance. You know? You never know. You just never know. Sometimes you just got to wait. Just let it play out. And then next thing you know, you're winning the game. There's good recovery from Caicedo. Ball in from João Pedro. Fantastic to Pedro Neto. He's reversed the favour. You know? He's giving it to him on a plate now. Very, very good combination. Good run-in from Pedro Neto as well. Very good finish at that. Well done. 2-1. Sahil, thank you very much. Says, big fan. Thanks for the stream. Big up to you. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, no, that was an accident. That was an accident. Chalobah's studs got Paqueta in the face, kind of. Go on, Neto. 2-1 Chelsea. There we are. Now, all of a sudden, despite West Ham's bright start, they're losing. So now what's going to happen? The ground, overall, they're all going to go, oh, man, we're getting battered now. We're going to get smashed. And then they're going to kick off. And then there's going to be boos. And then there's going to just flip in. Graham Potter's going to have a nightmare. Look at him now. He's already stressing. You can tell. We love this game. We love this game. You know? Gusto is down, actually. Just to make that clear. He is down. I see Matisse has copped the new shirt. Big up to him. I've got to do the same, I reckon. Reece James is warming up. Warm up, lad. Warm up. Also, big up to Jake. I know he's watching. But the Younes Talks Football Instagram page is popping out the reactions live. So we got a good job being done here. Make sure you check out the links in the description, my personal Insta and the one for the channel. Make sure you're there. I'm active on both, so much appreciated. Malo Gusto's getting taped. I don't know, is he going to be able to continue? Is he all right? Is he not? God knows. God knows. Goal and assist for João Pedro. At the same time, it's also a goal and an assist for Pedro Neto. No? Let me check. Yeah, no. Sorry, Marco Correa. Sorry. Correa. My bad. Yeah, so far, João Pedro is man of the match. Gusto looks like he's all right, but to be honest, I want Reece James on as soon as possible, please. This time's going to be added on at the end of the half, but we restart, and it's West Ham 1, Chelsea 2. Lovely jubbly. We need more. I want a third. That would be nice. Faisal, Almari, thank you very much. Maresca is active with assistance and Potter arm folded. See the difference. It doesn't even surprise me. No. It doesn't even surprise me. I hope Blueco can watch at that and go, oh, wow, look at the difference. Look at the big mistake we made. And then look at Enzo Maresca and how he's actually doing right now, right? Look at the stark difference. And know what it takes to look at Maresca. He's screaming. Look at Maresca. He's screaming on the touchline. Graham Potter could never. Graham Potter could never get on the touchline and start screaming. Never. They've never seen him do it once. Never seen him do it once. Thomas, thank you very much, saying this kit is absolutely stunning and João Pedro has changed my life up the Chelsea. He really has gone. Pedro Neto, oh my God. Oh, Pedro Neto's cutting. Pedro Neto, all the way to Steve. Ah, lucky. Oh, João Pedro. Oh my God. If João Pedro scored that, that would have been Drogba reincarnated against Everton. You will remember the goal. That would have been a photocopy. Oh man. If that, oh, how I wish that went in. That would have been goal of the season. That would have been goal of the season. Oh boy. Smack. Oh man. That would have been mad. Oh, João Pedro's cooking. João Pedro is cooking. And he's cooking from that sort of like deeper role. He's not like a 9. That's Liam Delap. We're getting more out of João Pedro here. He's moving really, really well. So, yeah. But yeah, look at Maresca on the touchline. He's not stopping. He's absolutely not stopping. And look, we've won the ball. Cucurella, Neto, brilliant. And there we are. He's not sitting down. Where's Graham Potter? We have a missing Potter. We have a missing Potter. Where are you? Where's Potter? We're going to have to change this to a game. You know, where's Wally or where's Waldo? Where's Potter? Oh, he's standing. Potter is dictating instructions. Oh my God. Oh my God. Potter is actually... Who remembers the Champions League game where it was kicking off between everybody and Graham Potter was just stood there watching everyone just fight each other? He's just like, I'm not getting involved. Who remembers that? Do you remember? And then I remember Jose Mourinho when it was kicking off between Lampard and Fabregas, and Mourinho ran on the pitch to stop the violence. So much so that Arsene Wenger had to come and join him. You know, like, proper gaffers, man. Proper gaffers. Graham Potter, though, man. I guarantee Graham Potter saw Maresca going up and down. He's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should do that too. And he just got up. I guarantee that's what's happened. Guarantee it. Anyway, that's West Ham's problem now. BTC, Palm Beach, thank you very much. Saying, well, Bitcoin Palm Beach, getting close to Gittins situation you spoke of. Where later on, if we are winning the game, we can bring on Gittins, he can use a space. Yes, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We do get to do that. M-Evolution 22 says, still need a defender and a goalkeeper, in my opinion. Problem is we won't get either due to UEFA restrictions. We'd need to sell a defender and a goalkeeper just to buy new ones. That is true. That is true. That is why we're only getting Garnacho and Simons now, and then we're done. We're done. So we'll wait for Nkunku and Jackson to leave, which they are. They will. Matter of time. And then Simons and Garnacho will be done immediately after. Faisal Elmari says, the lads gave it all incoming. No, the lads gave everything. Lads gave everything. Which, to be fair, Starbug says the same. The boys gave everything. To be fair, West Ham, so far, they have actually given everything. Yeah, their players. I'm talking about their players. I don't think they could do much more than this, if I'm honest. So, yeah, they have given what they can, to be fair. He wouldn't be lying if he said that. But he says it every game. So, the goals change the game. You know? Some proper philosophical madness that, you know, the goals change the game. You know, put that in a book. You know what I mean? Go on, Delap. Beautiful. He's won that. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, we're giving it away. And the keeper's managed to keep it on. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez not looking brilliant so far. I agree. Same sort of problem like it was against Palace. Although against Palace, it wasn't so much like what we're seeing here. Here, we're actually seeing a bit more error. Against Palace, it was just Enzo Fernandez that was quiet. It was like he was just physically dominated out of the game and he didn't look fit. This game, it's just whatever he's trying to do doesn't really result to anything. We'll see though. Let the game play out. Let the game play out. Peter says, in this black kit, we look like the All Blacks. We need to start with a haka next time. Don't worry, we got Mentality Monster to do that. I'm sure he's there. I'm sure he's there. Actually, you know what? He's actually got a lot of really good feedback. The vibe that comes from the team about him is that they all really like him. Maybe he's actually doing a good job. You know? With the haka and the mentality merchant. Suchek, Paqueta. Paqueta, Wan-Bissaka, back to Paqueta. Yes, Cucurella, on him like a rash. We need to close Paqueta better, man. I have not seen Paqueta get pressed once. Why? One of their most technically gifted players. Well done, Steve-O. Ah, crap. He did win the ball, but then lost it. But then Chalobah managed to just see it out for a goal kick. Good defending. Well done, Chal. Well done, Trev. That's the word. Yes, Enzo is sluggish. I agree. Enzo is sluggish. Seems that way. The youth for West Ham's had a very good game so far. Very good game so far for West Ham. Yes, Cucurella, you're in space. Keep running, you're in space. You're in space. Don't go backwards. Why? That's the one thing that annoys me sometimes is when we go backwards when we don't have to. I'm like, why? You don't have to. You've got the space. Run into it. You've got options. Go to them. But anyway, we're now recycling the play. Here's Esteval. Steve-O. Good old Steve. We like Steve. Cucurella. Tosin. Steve. Oh, beautiful. Delap. Oh, he's laid it off to Steve. Go on, Steve. This is your time, Steve. Steve, this is your time. Yes! It's Enzo Fernandez. Just as we were talking about. You see what I mean? See what I said? You just got to let the game play out sometimes. You got to let the game play out sometimes, man. Beautiful, lads. Beautiful. 3-1. Oh, we got the game in the pocket now, haven't we? Bloody Steve-O. Layoff from Delap. Steve-O takes it and runs off. Graham Potter looks like he wants to flip and sink himself into the ground now. Enzo Fernandez in the box. Nice little tap in 3-1. Absolutely beautiful move. Steve-O to Gusto to Delap. Lays it off to Steve-O. Steve-O runs onto the edge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was a beautifully worked goal. That was absolutely beautiful. Well done, boys. Well done. Is that AIS or is it LS? Anyway, Younes, thank you very much. Younes, I became a sub ever since I watched your after-match video on Chelsea's 2-1 loss under AVB back in 2012. Which one? When you only had 2,000 subs, you deserve all the growth and success you've achieved. Much love to you, my brother. That means a lot. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because you saying that has taken me back to that moment, and I remember. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. And it's true, yeah, now we're sitting with nearly 210,000 subs, all of you here watching along, and it's a different vibe. It's not like how it was then. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much, mate. You're proper old school. Much love to you. It's because of you that everyone else has flooded in later. It's because of people like you that started watching me when I was nothing. So thank you very much, man. And like I've said before, I need to meet AVB one day. I need to meet AVB one day, man. I need to get that picture. I have to. And be like, listen, your recklessness gave me a career. So, you know, I have to. I have to. We need to get a Younes AVB picture. Has to be done. Louise, thank you very much, says, I have never criticized Enzo Fernandez in my life. You liar. Luminous says, can we play West Ham every game, please? Can we play you every week? Can we play you? Can we play you? Can we play you every week? They're obviously going to say, no, get lost. We flipping at you. Faisal, thank you very much, says, Grahamo has been done by Steve-O. You've been Steve-O'd. Sorry, Graham. Ashir, thank you for your super chat. Says Steve is like Neymar joined Barca and running through Ramos and all La Liga. Legit. He is bossing it right now. Absolutely bossing it. Absolutely bossing it. We used to say, someone's asked, who's AVB? Oh, no. Are we getting old? Like, is that me getting old? Who's AVB? Oh, wow. To be fair, 2011 was 14 years ago. So, yeah, AVB was the old Chelsea manager. Don't make me explain him. Don't make me explain him. That was a rough time. Don't. Right? Andre Villas-Boas. He's the reason why I started YouTube. So, he's now the president of Porto. Like, he's actually the president of Porto. He's running it. Big up to AVB, man. Like I said, I'd be curious if he ever watched my videos, because I was on him. I was like, he's got to be sacked. Roman, sack him. And then I was saying, Roman, got to bring back Jose. And then we did. You know, so my mission was accomplished, successful. Murali, thank you very much, saying, I'd like to speculate. We're not pressing as much to preserve ourselves physically, Club World Cup and that, because our press is so intentionally different now. Well, we're winning the game now, so there isn't much of a need to. But yeah, you are not wrong. We don't look so aggressive, but you could argue, is that because of the schedule that we've been through, or is it because we are actually a little bit tired? You know? Toby says, any positives without playing with Parma? Well, Steve-O has lit it up. You know? I was 5 in 2011. Oh, yeah, now, of course, we're going to get some youngers here that don't know AVB, man. Yeah, man. Ball in by Wan-Bissaka. Uh-oh. Don't give Paqueta space. He's actually tried the acrobatic kick. All right, fair play. Faisal, thank you very much. Says, imagine they hear about Avram Grant. He never happened. Shush, man. Can't believe that, man, happened. But, Riaz, no, I don't want to play West Ham every week. I want to play everyone and beat them like West Ham every week. Yeah, that's mentality. Yeah, that's mentality. Big up. Kevin Simon, thank you for your super chat. Younes, love your channel. 6th season following you. You're the best in the game. Go Chels. Thank you, Kev. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you for that. 6th season. Bloody hell. You were here from the beginning of this channel then. Fair play. Luminous. Thank you very much to you, saying we wouldn't have won the Champions League if it wasn't for ABB's recklessness. He got sacked for us. Big up, AVB. No, big up. Yeah, big up. He got sacked. Di Matteo took the reins, and the rest is history. We won the Champions League, you know? Crazy, man. Football's a weird sport, man. Crazy things happen. Go on, Delap. Flipping. Goal kick. 39 minutes. We're approaching half-time. We've got this game now completely under control. Happy days. Happy days. I don't... No, Scolari. No one needs to know. Who's that? Oh, is that one of the owners? West Ham owners? Is that... Who is that? Sullivan? Or Gold? Which one is that? I don't know which one's which. You know, I think, what's her name? Karen Brady. She left, I think. I'm not sure. Did she? I don't know if she did. But, yeah, I know that owner's cooking, isn't he? He's cooking. Fair play to him. Fair play. Amen, amen. AVB and Leonardo are more of management than coaches. I agree. Got to remember, AVB was Jose Mourinho's scout at Chelsea, right? And then from there, he worked up the ranks and then became manager, which was horrible. But he's definitely better off as an admin, you know, better off as management than as a coach. So I agree. Richie CFC, big up Younes. Remember you Chelsea fan channel? I remember that. I remember. In fact, fun fact, there was, hang on, Chelsea fan channel, which one? The actual Chelsea fan channel or 100% Chelsea? Because I run that. That was me. So Whichever one, long time ago, you're old school. Thank you very much. Faisal, thank you very much. And AVB with the cross-line dump taken. Literally, man. He always did that. He always felt the need to kneel down. I don't know why. He thought he looked, I don't know, I think he was trying to gain like aura or something. Millwall, after the first whip, it is no longer white. Potter the great scholar. He's got to write a book, I swear. Thomas, thank you for your super chat. I was here when we both had hair. And when you used to hold 100% Chelsea mic. Big up Younes, much love. Ah, man, the David Luiz look. Good times, man. We can't pull that off now. I mean, I could. If I really wanted to, I could. But I'm not gonna. People don't understand the maintenance that went into that, man. I think it's part of the reason why I started losing hair. Because no, we ain't doing that again. 41 and a half, coming to 42 minutes. Chelsea fully, now Chelsea even bossing the control now. We've now got most of the ball. We are fully in our element. We'll just pass. And everyone's kind of moving really nicely here. Can we get a fourth? Can we? Big up Stevie. You're old school. I remember you from time ago. How you doing, Stevie? Hope you're well. We've given the ball away. Pedro's header, that kit, 0-4 Drogba away at Palace. You feel it, innit? Yeah, man. I love this vibe. The vibe that this kit gives off is fantastic. It's phenomenal. There's Cole Palmer. Don't worry, mate. You can relax. We've got this game under control. You can regard. Tommy T! Yes, TT. How you doing? Hey, you're witnessing the Chelsea winning. Finally, yeah? Finally, we're starting to get ourselves back to the standard that you left us in. You know? Big up TT, man. Big up Mr. Mr. Who? Mr. Audi. Mr. Audi TT. Big up Thomas Tuchel. We're going to win the World Cup. It's coming home. Tuchel's going to bring it home. This season could be a season where Chelsea win the league, Palmer wins the Ballon d'Or next year, and Tuchel wins England the World Cup. At that point, we can all retire. We would have clocked the game. We would have clocked the game, that's it. We don't need to watch any more football. We'll be done. There'll be nothing more to gain. We'll see. Starbug. Scolari coming in was initially exciting. Deco coming in, Bosingwa, and then almost Robinho. We nearly got Robinho, and then he went to City. That was City's big first blockbuster signing with their new ownership. But yeah, Scolari... That was horrible. And blocked. Well done, Cucurella. Great block. Go on, Pedro Neto. Thank you very much. But yeah, that was horrible. But we did get in some good players. You're right. If you remember, we even got Quaresma. Quaresma came in. When did Quaresma come in? He came in just after, I think after Scolari, into Carlo Ancelotti. If I'm not mistaken. I think. Oh yeah. Blues, take your what? Take your mute the game while 3-1 up front and just listen to Younes watch. I'm guessing you're saying just mute your televisions and just listen to me instead, which I fully agree. Big up to you. And Dr. Swanaditya. Thank you very much, mate. Says Terry slipped under Avram Grant Champions. We don't need to remember this. Under Avram Grant Champions League final, we should have won that. FB infamous Champions League semi next year, which we also should have won. Honestly, listen, we should have won so many Champions Leagues. It was crazy. So many. Richie CFC, 100% Chelsea. I was at the ground when Louis. Oh, you got interviewed by him then, I'm sure. Big up, Louis. Big up to you. Thank you very much. And Jacob says, been here since Mar showed his double Dutch. No way has he done that on stream. Matisse, man. Again? Really? Nah. Surely. No, don't tell me. Hang on. I'll go and have a look. I'll go and have a look. Don't tell me he's got double Dutches out again. No, he's not, actually. I don't think, anyway. Unless you're talking about the last time he did, and then you moved over here. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, then big up to you. But yeah, we should have won so many Champions League. We got 6 minutes of added time, by the way. Still 3-1. Free kick to West Ham. We should have won it in 04-05 with the ghost goal. We were the best team in Europe, hands down. We should have won it. We could have won it twice after that when we got to penalty shootouts in the semi-final of each one. We could have won it in the final when John Terry slipped. We should have won it when the year we got robbed against Barcelona. And then we won it when we won it. We could have had like 7 Champions Leagues by now. Do you know what I mean? Like, legitimately, we could have actually be set here with maybe 5 to 7 by now. That's how mad it is. We could be looked at as Real Madrid. Oh, go on, Neto. Go on, Neto. Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve. Bloody hell, Diouf is quick. Holy crap. And he's won the throw. Big up to Diouf. Diouf was running like a horse. Did you see that? Look at the stride on him. Flipping hell. One stride takes him like 5 meters. Wow. Where's he from? He's Senegalese, isn't he? I can tell. I can tell. Where's he from? Of course. Of course he's Senegalese. Of course he is. Mate. What a run that is. Oh, Tosin stepped on Fulkrug by mistake. These lot are getting they're getting trampled on. We had Paqueta kicked in the face, we had this. Joe, thank you very much. Says Chelsea needs to assign AEDs for us. Mental game. I'm sorry, I see AED and I think of something else. AED, you mean AED? I hear AED, I think of Emirati dirham. That's the currency here in the UAE. Nubaka, thank you very much. Been watching since the Man United car video 2016 up the chat. What Man United car video? What happened in the Man United car video? I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Oh, anti-epileptic. Okay, fair. Thank you very much for the for that. Emergency defibrillators. Thank you very much. You're not wrong. You're not wrong then. Trying to remember that video. I've done loads of videos from the car. Good times. I remember my Courtois rant. I still think I was right to this day. Blues, thank you very much. I want us 4-1 or 5-1 to make a statement. We can do. But we still got the second half. To be honest, this is also a time where we can manage our energy. And I think we're doing that pretty well. We've got full control of the ball. We're moving the ball at our pace, at our tempo. West Ham can't just sit back and do nothing because they're losing the game. West Ham fans have already gone into the concourses because they've had enough. It's looking good, lads. It's looking good. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Even Enzo is looking better now. Maybe it's a confidence thing. I don't know. Caicedo's been taken out. Referee says play on. I think. No, free kick. And Nubaka again says 4-0. It can't be 4-0 because, well, it could be 4-1. Can be 4-1. Yeah, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul. He stamped on him. Literally studs on his foot. That could be a metatarsal break, you know. Who remembers the metatarsal epidemic? Do you not remember when the whole England team started getting metatarsal injuries? That's never happened since. We've never heard someone got a metatarsal injury since that time. Who remembers? Beckham had a metatarsal. Owen Hargreaves had a metatarsal. I think Gary Neville got a metatarsal. And then I think, was it Michael Owen had a metatarsal? There was literally like a whole epidemic of England national team footballers with metatarsal injuries. Did Rooney get one? No, I don't think Rooney got one. But that was crazy. Yeah, no, but it happens with challenges like this. When you stamp on someone's foot and you go hard enough, you can break a metatarsal. You know? Rooney got one? I don't remember that. Rooney must have recovered quickly because after that, Rooney turned into a specimen. So, to be fair, Gusto's limping. Has he got a metatarsal? Oh, man. Enzo Fernandez, take the corner, mate. Just quick lump one into the box. Let's see if we can get a fourth. And then I think it's going to be the end of the half because we've hit 6 minutes. You might as well go long, mate. West Ham won't score. Go on, Enzo. Ball in. Not a great ball. Referee, thank you very much. Look at Graham Potter. He doesn't know what to do. Poor lad. Oh, man. Right, let's get the timer amended. There we are. So, what a half, eh? What a half that was. This is the importance. Actually, you know what? There's something that I know I can change. And I want you guys to confirm this for me. There we are. Updated settings. Let me see if this works. Does the stream now say West Ham 1, Chelsea 3? Should. Yep, it does. Yeah, boy. Technical, innit? But, Joe, thank you very much. I'm attending my first game at the Bridge for the Brighton game. You couldn't have chosen a better game, you know, playing against our feeder club. Any pubs or places to go for game day? Super excited. American here. Okay, so big up to the chat, confirming that it does say 3-1. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep note of that, and I need to update the score there as well from now on. If you're at the Bridge, so when you come out of Fulham Broadway Station, do a right, not a left, because the left is the stadium. But if you do a right, you will have, keep walking down. You've got the choice. There's a brand new Weatherspoons, which is opened not long ago. And it's got like an indoor, like sort of, well, it's inside, but it's like an outdoor section. There's no roof, even though it's inside. You can go in there and that's very common. If you walk next door, you got the Broadway, which is an old school Chelsea pub. And if you keep walking over across the road, it used to be a McGettigan's, I think, but now it's just some average pub. I don't know what they do. If you keep walking down, there's a very nice pizza place. I've been there, I've eaten there, just when I was in London. Fantastic pizza. I recommend, like the chef inside, fantastic. I recommend you'll see a pizza place. Go in there, you'll get yourself a very, very nice pizza and at a very good price. If you go left, you keep going all the way down, you have the Butcher's Hook. The Butcher's Hook is, in fact, the pub where Chelsea Football Club was formed. So there's some history there. So you can go there as well. I hope that helped. Wizzy, good half. Started slow, ended on a bang. And that's the most important thing. It's how you end. It's about how you end, not how you start. That's the most important thing. All about the result. It's not about how you start or how you're struggling. It's about how you're going to make it at the end. And we've got the result in our favour pretty well right now. Although the first 15 minutes looked so crazy and up and down, it was mad. Logically, there's been 5 goals scored today, not 4. But we conceded first. Poor to let Paqueta with all the space that we gave him. And then Sanchez doing some weird gymnastic nonsense, which didn't make any sense. And then we get the equaliser. Fantastic, which is in the air as well. This is a positive to take out of this, is that from a set piece and in the air, we actually scored a goal. That's rare for us. We then managed to get the second. Beautiful. With a ball in from João Pedro, who got the first goal. Ball into Pedro Neto. Fantastic. We then had the layoff. The lap. Steve-O. Enzo Fernandez. Beautiful. In the midst of that, we did concede the goal with Fulkrug, but it was offside. And again, allowing Paqueta the space that he had in the first place. Then the pass was made and he was offside. And then allowing Fulkrug the space that he had as well. These things shouldn't be happening. So we've got to be tighter. Defensively, we've got to be tighter. But the response since we conceded the second goal, which was disallowed, has actually been really, really good. From that point, we've actually looked somewhat normal. And now we're controlling the game. Now we're up 2-1, then 3-1, and now it's a case of, look, we're dictating the tempo. West Ham now have to come out. If not, they're going to lose anyway. So they've got to let off some space, which means that we get to play into something, which means that we get to dictate the tempo and the moving of the ball. We are now in a good position to even bring on Jamie Gittins if we have to, and see how he can run into spaces. And we'll be able to have a very good idea of how Jamie Gittins operates. This is the perfect time now to utilize someone like Jamie Gittins. Obviously not at halftime, there's no need. I would stick with the same team. But going into minute 60, 65, in this scenario, whilst it's 3-1 and we're not only winning by a goal, we're winning by 2, it's a safe time to bring on Jamie Gittins and see what he can do. So that also means Jamie Gittins against Wan-Bissaka and Todibo. But Wan-Bissaka, Gittins, that's going to be one hell of a race, should we say, because they're both really quick. And Gittins likes space to run into. So let's see what happens there. Big up to Priyanka. Priyanka, yes, that's the name. Thank you very much for your super chat. West Ham had a premature ejaculation. Graham Potter did, actually. And now he's panicking. We're top of the league as it stands. Yes, we are. We are top of the league as it stands, but the game's not done. Look, as much as I say, for example, earlier on when we conceded the first goal and I was like, look, it's only 7 minutes. We've got to give it some time. Let's see what happens. And then we were winning. But even whilst we equalised and then we went back and we conceded again, and I'm like, you know what? Let the half play out. We'll see what happens. Now we're ending the half and we're winning 3-1. There's an important lesson in that. Sometimes just let things play out. Let things play out. See what happens. And then you're able to analyse everything. So, Boggy, thank you very much, saying I want a statement win before Fulham next week at the Bridge. We need to get a win today, and then we take it from there. Because we need to get a run of form. We need to get games where we're picking up wins now. You know, we're winning this game. Our next one is Fulham at home, and then Brentford away. So we're sticking in and around West London. It's all good. And then we've got Man United. And that will be the first big statement. So we need to be picking up. Win today, win against Fulham, win against Brentford. We could be heading to Old Trafford top of the league. You know, that's how we got to be thinking it. This is why the Palace game, when you look at it in hindsight, it's not the end of the world, man. People panicking over one game. It's the start of the season. It can happen. It's fine. We just don't want that thing to continue. We want to be able to show that, no, we're getting into a rhythm and we're going to win. We're going to be winning games. And today, even though we didn't start well, but we've ended it well. And hopefully the second half is going to be one where we can just blitz it. Fingers crossed. Now, what I said I was going to do earlier on, that I get to do now, right? I don't know if Steve is watching. Steve, if you're watching, ping me a message. Steve G. Because I got to make sure that the circumstances are right here. So if, actually, you know what? Let me give him a message. Right. I've checked in with him. See what he said. What am I seeing in the chat? What was going on? What want who? But anyway, so basically with these fixtures, where I was saying, these fixtures, these are important now. The Palace game we drew, we move forward, we pick up a win today. Hopefully the second half we'll be able to get a fourth and a fifth. We need to start even thinking about our goal difference. You have to start as quickly as you can, to try and get these sort of things under control. And then after that, good to go. So hopefully that's going to be the case. On the bench, like I've said, we've got Gittins as an option. We're winning 3-1. I would bring the same team on to start the second half. Personally, I want to see Reece James for a little bit. If the game is under control, I would also... I want to see Jamie Gittins. In this scenario, this works out for Jamie Gittins. I want to see Hato at left back. And you know what? If the game is under control and we've got 15 minutes left, I would bring on Wesley Fofana. Let me know in the chat. Would you do that or would you not? But I want to let Fofana have a little run out if we have the facilities. I wouldn't do that if we're not winning the game. No way. Andre Santos is an option for Enzo. Or even Asugo for Caicedo. Oh wow, we got a lot of no's. You lot don't want Wesley Fofana, no? Bloody hell. You lot don't really like him, do you? Bloody hell. How many people don't actually like Wesley Fofana? You lot ain't really fond of him, are you? No, I'm talking like 10, 15 minutes. At the very end, okay, well, we're still winning 3-1. Here's a scenario. We're still winning 3-1 or we're winning 4-1. We got another goal. 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left. We bring on Fofana. Give him some minutes. Are you okay with that or no? You lot don't trust him. You lot are panicking. You're like, no, I'm panicking. No, bloody hell. Oh my God. So, no, so what are we going to do with him then? What was, is he just, he's decoration then? He's decor. We're just going to stick him on a wall or like, I don't understand. He's got to play at some point, right? He's got to play at some point, lads. Bloody hell. You lot are not fans, are you? Boggy Sammy says, I want Santos in, Delap out, and JP back as a striker. Interesting. We can do that. He also says, I want a statement win before Fulham next week at the Bridge. Louise, thank you very much, saying, I would rather put Josh on. It's not about, like, ability or... like, I fully get it. I'm actually thinking about his fitness. He needs some minutes. You know what I mean? He needs a little run out. He needs to, you know, feel some grass. Yeah. Derek, thank you very much, says, why can't we buy... Hang on. Oh, amazing. Okay. I've had Steve respond. Big up to you, mate. I know you're watching. I'll do what I'm about to do. Don't worry. Why can't we buy Chelsea shirts with the name and the World Cup badge? Also, where's Palmer? Where's James? And where's our replacement goalkeeper? No, Derek... you can, if you go online, or if you go to the mega store, you can get the badges on. Easy. And you can with the name as well, surely. I didn't have a problem with that when I was at the Bridge not long ago. So, unless something's changed. Big up Faisal, thank you very much. Oh, so by the way, if Palmer's injured, James is on the bench and he might come on, and our replacement goalkeeper, we ain't got one. Faisal, thank you very much, saying, because we remember when he tugs near the line and leaves his space open. Yeah, but we'd be winning 3 or 4-1 by that point. That's my point. I wouldn't bring Fofana on if we're close to not winning the game. If we're in danger, I won't bring him on, personally. But Sabajit, thank you very much. Might be me, but I'd bring Slanina before Fofana. Wow. You lot don't rate him at all, do you? Bloody hell. Right, big up to Adrian as well. Any word on a front of shirt sponsor? So a front of shirt sponsor, last we heard was that there was 3 names that it came down to, and then we know it's probably going to be Riyad Air. Seems like Riyad Air are the ones that are leading, should we say, but we don't know. We still don't know. So. God's will, Godwin, Peter Joseph Parker, big up to you. Says people are overhating him. Wes, he just didn't choose to be injured. I mean, yeah, he didn't, but he's been injured all the time. Even at Leicester, he had this problem. So that's the crazy thing. They made some substitutions, by the way. I do want to give a shout out. By the way, big up Bradley. Thank you very much. I don't care. I am so shameless. Top of the league. No. You can be shameless, mate. You can be shameless. Update from Steve G. Big up to you, mate. He says he's okay. All is well. He's sedated 6 hours after post-op, but all is good. And he made it awake to be able to watch the stream. So big up to you. But I will also say, as the half is about to commence, special shout out to Steve G and his missus, right? Whose bar currently has the watch along on right now. Marie's in the Costa, if I'm not mistaken, right? You can all head to the bar right now and get yourselves a free drink. Courtesy of Steve, yeah? I'm saying that if you're watching, because I know you lot are watching right now at the place, if you want a free drink, make your way to the bar. I'm not kidding, right? This might sound like a joke. I'm not joking. And like I said, shout out Marie's in the Costa, and you'll know it's on the Costa del Sol. If you want a nice place, especially if you're a Chelsea fan, there's a nice little community there of people that go to watch games over there. So if you are there, you can head over to the bar. And if you are ever in the Costa del Sol, make sure you pop over there and you can watch Chelsea matches from there. But courtesy of Steve, right? On the house. One only though. One only, right? I don't wanna bankrupt him. So that's that. And big up to Steve. I hope you recover well, mate. I know you're sedated and all that, but hopefully all has gone well and everything will be on the up, mate. Big up to you. Thank you very much as well to Game Changer. Says, I don't know why, but it still feels like we're not playing well. It's because the game changed really quickly. So we're still in the motion of, oh my God, I'm a little bit shook, right? But don't worry, we got this under control. Unless if we go back to type of how we were for the last 3 years, then yeah, we might throw this away. But I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. Fast Brain 5, thank you very much. Do we have a weather report for the night? No, clear skies, no need for a weather report. It's all sunshine and rainbows. We're all good. Starbug Smeg, thank you very much. This could be a massive season for Pedro Neto. It could be. Actually could be. Big time. Big time. Big up, Steve. No probs. To Sharing Tashi, thank you for your contribution. This second half, right? What do I want from this second half? I want us to just go all guns blazing now. You know, we got the game under control. Hang on now. What's the score in Germany? You lot are lying. Six 0? What? 6? I mean, Xavi Simons, listen, I know I told you to put in a stinker, but I didn't mean 6-0. Yeah, I didn't. I know I said play crap on purpose, but not like this. Yeah, you took it to the extreme, my friend. You went way too far. Way too far. Yeah? Not like this. 6-0, it's crazy. That is wild. Hey, Leipzig, do you want Nkunku now? Huh? You tempted? Pay up. Pay the money. You lot are in a situation. Kane's got a hat-trick, Elise's got 2, and Diaz has already got a goal on his, what is it, his debut? Bloody hell, 6-0. Fair play to Bayern Munich. That's wild. That is wild. Anyway. I bet Mark Goldbridge is having fun with that one. Obviously, because I think he's doing the Leipzig Bayern Munich game, and he's showing the game. Actually, let me try and see how this looks, because he's been given rights. Let me see how this is looking in terms of the screen. Yeah, here we go. Hang on, he's not showing the game. He's not showing the game. They lied. They lied to us. What do you mean? Where's the game? Oh, it's only for UK viewers. Oh, bloody hell. If I put a VPN on, will it work? Oh, Pedro Neto, ball in. Oh, man. Enzo Fernandez nearly getting his second. You're in the UK and it doesn't work. No, hang on. Who's watching in the UK and is the game showing on there? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Nice ball in from Pedro Neto on that left-hand side. He's playing really, really well so far. You could be contender man of the match. Enzo Fernandez should have kept that low, to be honest. Should be 4-1. But Chelsea are absolutely bossing this now. João Pedro. Oh, the skill from João Pedro. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, João. Overlapping. Overlapping. No. Okay, he doesn't go. He goes back. He goes to Cucurella. Faisal, if WF comes back, Chalobah will be dropped at Wesley Fofana, and I don't want that. I chose Chalobah all day. No, you're not wrong. For now, definitely. Definitely. But it's about minutes. He needs to play. Vivek says, Younes, are these original Chelsea jerseys worth the cost in terms of quality? Because they're damn expensive. I really want to buy this one. No kit is worth that much. But these Chelsea kits are actually quality. Like I will say, I've been to the mega store. I've seen them. I've not seen this new one. But from the other ones, and I got my dad the away one for his birthday. It is quality. And what I like is even the World Cup badge, it's not like this. You know, where this is just like, it's printed on top, but you can still feel like you can feel like it can just come off. Very thin. The World Cup badge, it's almost like it's actually fabric, but it's not. It's close, somewhere between fabric and plastic. It's bizarre. It's this weird material, but when it's on the shirt, you can feel like it's properly, it's secure. It's all really quality. You could mistake it for it being stitched. You could mistake it for it being stitched. It's not stitched. It's pressed. But even the quality of the shirts, they're good. They are really good. So no shirt should cost you 100 quid, I'll be honest. No shirt should cost you 80 quid. Shirt should be 40, 50 quid max, you know, but the times we live in, I'm afraid. Rostislav, Tosin is dreadful so far. We really need to get a proper centre-back for Levi. I mean, in terms of on the ball, he's been good. In terms of his defensive ability tonight, not just him, but the entire defense at the start of the game were a little shaky. We're now, you know, winning the game and the defense are a little bit more calm. So now they're going to look better. But that first 15 minutes, I was horrendous. I'm going to try and see if it works if I, you know, change the settings and make it to UK. Let's see if we get the actual game showing. Oh, here's Cucurella. Cucurella. Ah, he's won the corner. Okay, so we have amended the settings. Let's see. Corner ball, Chelsea. As I've got adverts on there. Liam Delap is still here. Can we get a Delap goal? I'd like a Delap goal. Ball in. Cleared. Oh, yes, yes! Caicedo! 4, baby, 4. Let's have it. Come on. Game, set, and match. Top of the league, lads. Top of the league. Top of the league. That's what we're talking about. Is there a fire drill? 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 Everyone's leaving. Go on, lads. See you later. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. Poor Graham. Don't worry. Graham's going to be on a very nice... I mean, the geezer's missus isn't happy either. Graham Potter's going to be paid very handsomely for this. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry. Trust me. It's all good. 4-1. Game, set, and match. Now we can do what we want with the subs, to be honest. Boggy says that third shirt is fire. £100 worth it, lads. Well, now it is. We're 4-1 up. Milungisi, thank you very much. Set piece again. Ole, ole. We're fixing the set pieces. Finally. Faisal says they should feed the lap more. The longer he takes, people will start talking. It's fine. Let them. Oh, man. These West Ham fans they've had enough. Graham Potter, Graham. What? Look at you. He looks clueless. He looks absolutely clueless. Right. Let's check this out, yeah? So, no, I'm still not getting... There's still no... Hang on. Is there 2 streams? Oh, there's 2 streams. Now, that's a cheat code, isn't it? Oh, I see. Okay. So that's, well, I've got to be careful here, but there you go. Mark Goldbridge in the corner, basically. And the game is actually shown. I wish we had this for the Prem. Oh my God, if we had this for the Prem, we would clean up. Sky Sports would close. I'm not even kidding. Sky Sports would close. TNT would stop showing Premier League. Amazon would take away their rights and just start doing something else. It would be mad. It would be mad. Big up to Fuzzbrain, Younes, mate. The lads gave everything. The lads gave everything. The lads gave everything. Oh, we're going again. We're going again. Neto. Ooh. Cucurella. We are chilled now. We are living life. How nice is it that we get to watch a Premier League game where we're just chilling now. We're relaxing. You know? Great. Millball, thank you very much, says the West Ham fans are running faster than their players. Let's be real. Graham Potter was always overrated, to be fair. And you know what? I feel for some West Ham players. Because I'll be honest. Diouf tonight has been phenomenal. Paqueta has had a really good game. Bowen has played well. But I'm sorry, the Chelsea are in town. That's it. And Graham Potter did not have an answer. Graham Potter did not have an answer whatsoever. Look at Steve-O. Steve-O's getting the love from the Chelsea. He's getting the love. Love it. Absolutely love it. Is it a corner? It is a corner. All right, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Can we get... Who's in the box? Delap. All right, mate. Delap. You again, mate. Come on. Ball in. Cleared. Yes! Go on, Trev! Yes! Trevor Chalobah! Number 5! Aye! We're killing the set pieces! What's going on? 3 corners, 3 goals. Since when? Since when, lads? Since when? Go on, Trev. Aye, no, this hits. You know this hits. Trev with the old CFC badge. Boy from Cobham, scoring the 5th in a set piece. Are we back or what? That's back, yeah? That's as back as you can get. Oh, everyone's leaving. Oh, have I got to sing it again? Is there a fire drill? It's not even a fire drill. At this point, it's a fire evacuation. Like, the place is actually on flames. Go on, Trev. What a finish, by the way. What a finish. Oh, 45. No, it might as well be 45-1. It might as well be 45-1. Let's be honest. Yeah, they should just give us 45 goals. Oh, man. I love this game. I love this game. Thank you very much as well to Boggy again. 5. Are you mad? I will be at the bridge next week with my new third kit. I'm going to say this now. Is anyone talking about the Crystal Palace game now? No, they're not going to. This is why I was saying, look, it's the first game. Chill. Chill. By the way, West Ham's owner looks... Or, well, part owner. I mean, his missus looks like she doesn't even want to be there anymore. Another JP assist. I used to pray for times like this, says Louise. Thank you very much. Listen. We got a big win here. Now it's about looking forward. Now it's about looking to the next game, Fulham, at the bridge, get a job done there, and then start the momentum. You know? That's how we've got to run it. 5-1 is big, though. I wasn't expecting this. Not 5-1. I thought we'd win, but 5-1. Although it kind of makes sense now when you think about it, because Sunderland beat them 3-0. We're kind of just, you know, going along the trend, really, isn't it? This is the history of the West Ham at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Blues, thank you very much, saying that's the statement I was talking about. It is a statement. Tell me the great, we told you 10-1. We won't get to 10. All in! We've got half an hour, to be fair. We can get 2 more. Enzo Fernandez tries to go for the Zidane, and it's gone out into Rosette. But at this point, you're 5-1 up. You can have fun, lads. Have fun. Have fun. I reckon... Oh, Santos is on. Oh, the lap is off. Okay. All right. You know what's mad? The lap hasn't even played badly. The lap's played well. He just hasn't scored. Today, anyway. Don't worry, Liam. Don't worry. Don't worry. And there's Rory Delap. Big up, Rory. Liam Delap coming off. We got Santos coming on, who's going to power himself into midfield now. This is the tactics. Now we're going to midfield 3. And João Pedro is going to move up top. Now I'm guessing we're going to a flat 4-3-3. We got Caicedo, Andre Santos, Enzo. And we've got a flat 3 now of Neto, João Pedro, and Stevo. So Enzo has moved forward, is what I'm predicting here. So now it means more men in the middle, more control, more West Ham aren't able to do anything. And Paqueta is on the floor and he can't move. Faisal, thank you very much. Says Leeds United when tomorrow against... Leeds United tomorrow against Asna. Come on the Leeds. Up the Leeds. Oh, hang on. Is Paqueta all right? Oh, he's been hit in the head. No, I saw, who was it? Diouf. He went to his mouth straight away to check his tongue. That's worrying. When you see that, it's worrying. Graham Potter looks clueless. Absolutely. Don't worry, mate. You're going to get paid when you get sacked. You're going to continue to just get money through your bank account like you did when you got sacked by Chelsea, mate. You're living, mate. You're living. Don't worry. You'll be on the beach next week. It's fine. In fact, he might even hop here to Dubai. Who knows? Russell says, imagine if Cole Palmer played. Who knows? Who knows what would have happened? Maybe it wouldn't be 5-1. You know, maybe. I'm glad Paqueta's on his... he's up. He's all right. Looks like he got a blow to the jaw. But yeah, hopefully, look, tomorrow... What are the games for tomorrow? Tomorrow there's... Man City Spurs. Man City Spurs and Arsenal Leeds are the big ones. Arsenal Leeds late. Man City Spurs early kickoff. Man City Spurs, to be honest, I don't really care about that one. I mean, I care, I'll watch it, but There's no one who I really want to win. Whoever loses, it will just be funny. Arsenal leads, though. Up the leads. Up the leads. You know, and as Chelsea fans, we don't normally say that. But in this case, up the leads. Hopefully Arsenal can lose at home. Imagine. In fact, Leeds have a good record there, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what happens anyway. Still half an hour here. 5-1. Can we get to 6 or 7? Hopefully we do. Prince David, thank you very much, says, what happened to Palmer? Precautionary. He got taken off at the warm-up. And West Ham have missed a big opportunity there. Poor from Wilson should be scoring that. But Palmer had a precautionary issue. So he didn't start. Mark, thank you very much, saying Graham Potter should be manager of Spurs. Yeah. You know, the bottling with the bottler works, you know. The lads gave everything and it's okay because we're losers. It kind of works, yeah. Oh, look at this. We're passing the ball out of the back in between West Ham players now because we got confidence, because we're winning 5-1. See what mentality does? You know, that link up just now between Tosin, Sanchez, Chalobah, and making it out the back and driving the ball forward so effortlessly, even in a tight space, but we've done it because we're comfortable. And look at that now. Cucurella going all the way back. We're going to use the goalkeeper again, I think. Yep, there's Sanchez. Faisal saying it's a relief when without Palmer. It is. It is. It goes to show that we've got depth. Now the squad have some depth, unlike last season where we didn't. You know? Yeah, no, you know what? Can we get to 7? First team to 7 wins. Us or Bayern Munich? What's going on with Bayern Munich? Are they still 6-0? Oh, they're about to finish, actually. They're at 97 minutes. 6-0. All right, we got to get 7. We got to get to 7. Free kick given. Who's this geezer? Is that Graham Potter's assistant? Don't know who that is. Bloody hell. West Ham Stadium is emptied completely, man. There's no one here. We're playing to a... we're playing to an empty ground. You know what I mean? Is that Bruno? No way is that Bruno. Was that our Bruno? Our 100% record Bruno. Our unbeaten Bruno. No way that's Bruno. Graham Potter took Bruno. Oh, well, there you go. That's West Ham's next manager then. Sorted. They're covered. They're good to go. Graham Potter gets sacked. Bruno takes the reins. Boom. West Ham won't lose ever again. Sorted. You know? Sorted. No word of a lie now. Yeah, look. It's 5-1. I would actually bring on Fofana. I actually would. Look, it's 5-1. He could make 3 mistakes and we'd still win the game. Do you know what I mean? I would let him have some minutes. Let him. Maybe now is a bit too soon, to be fair. Maybe I would wait until 75, give him 15 minutes. But I would give him minutes. I would consider now giving him minutes, to be fair. Because it's 5-1. It would be taking the mick. I think it's the perfect time to see where he's at physically. And I would also bring on Gittins. Bring on Gittins as well now. This is perfect for Jamie Gittins. Let him come on with no pressure. I would do that. Do we have enough subs? Yeah, we've made 1. Yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, I would bring on Jamie Gittins. And I would bring on Fofana. And Hato. I'd bring on Hato as well. Reece James if we must. We don't actually have to. Oh my God, what a save! That's the shot stopping Sanchez that we know. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah? That is correct. Yes, that's Superman Sanchez. There was offside anyway. It was offside. It was offside. It wouldn't have counted. But look at this. It's a beautiful hit. It's bounced and it's dipping right in. It's a great save. And you see? You see? He needed height. For this one, he needed height. He brought his hand across. That's the correct thing to do. But you don't do that when it's here. Anyway, Well, all the subs I'm asking for, Maresca's just gone, yep, I'll give that to you, Younes, no problem. It's yours, have it. Reece James is on. Hato is coming on. Fofana is coming on. All we need is Jamie Gittins. Cucurella off. Beautiful. Well done. So that's Gusto off. Cucurella off. Hato now at left back. And Trevor Chalobah. Welcome back, Wesley Fofana. Welcome back, Wesley Fofana. Unbelievable. He's alive. He's actually alive. Souček is off for West Ham. Who's the other geezer? Oh, Walker Peters. Walker Peters. There you go. Faisal, thank you very much. Brace yourself for Wesley Fofana shenanigans. To be honest, I'm not even going to judge him. I just hope he makes it fit until the end of the game. That is literally it. Mark says West Ham is forever blowing I'm forever blowing bottles. Bottles are in the air. Uh-oh, they might score talking about bottles. Oh, cleared off the line. Cleared off the line by Caicedo. Bloody hell. Leipzig is losing 6-0 to Bayern. Do you have any advice for them, Younes? Says Merlin. Thank you very much for that. I have advice. Sign Nkunku. You know what to do. Sign Nkunku, lads. You know you need him. What you got to do is pay the money. Just pay the money, boys. Pay the money. 35 mil, 40 mil. What you got to do, just pay the money. Pay the money and you will not lose a game 6-0 ever again. Yeah? Let me change the, you lot are right. I've not changed what I know I needed to change. There we are. Boom. Update. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Big up to Boggy again. Thank you very much. Says, next games, top of the league, 3 points. Fulham, 3 points. Brentford, 3 points. Man United, 3 points. Brighton. Well, in that case, I mean, in that case, we would have won the league by match day 7. Win, 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 win. Do you know what I mean? Realistically, though, we can do that. We can do that. We can. Look at Maresca on his feet. He's still, look, and to be honest, credit to Maresca here. 5-1, he's still out there dictating. He's still full energy. He's pointing things out. And no, it wasn't Masafi, it's Elaine. So, big up, actually, I'm going to have a swig. I don't think I've had a swig all game. I deserve one. Big up to Sarav as well. Says Bruno looks like Ted Lasso's assistant coach. He actually does, it's the cap. Bruno, you need to show your bald head, man. That's the essence of the Bruno. The whole essence of the Bruno is the Steve-O! Ah, no! You should have shot, mate. You should have shot earlier. Ah, crap. What a ball. Was that Reece James? It was Reece James. It was Reece James. And he was onside. Beautiful. That pass was class. Class from Reece James. You see, Reece James is just Reece. It's a different dynamic. You know? Faisal, thank you very much to you again. Buy Nkunku and take Chilwell half off. Honestly, yeah. Listen, Nkunku, do you need more players? You can take Chilwell half price, Sterling half price. Name your price on that, to be honest. We'll probably say yes. Just to get them gone. Oh, Bruno's come next to, Bruno's next to Graham. Bruno's next to Graham trying to help him out. Mate, you're 5-1 down. You just sit down and have the day off now at this point. Santos, he sent João Pedro all the way back to Brazil with that one. We've got the Brazilian trio now. João Pedro, Andre Santos, Steve-O. Joga bonito. in this kit whilst 5-1 up away at West Ham. What a beautiful evening. You know what I mean? What a beautiful evening this is turning out to be. Ishan, thank you very much, saying Chelsea getting Potter sacked twice. I think he's getting sacked after this game. I'm not going to lie. I actually think he is. I actually think he is. You can't survive this. You know, the whole fan base was already on your case. He was already making frustrations. Everyone knows there needs to be a change. The club are not going to make any signings. The only one that they can change is Graham Potter. Graham Potter's about to get sacked. Oh. Jamie Gittins. Hey, listen, Maresca is on my wavelength tonight. Everything I'm asking for, he's given me. Everything. You know? Now we're getting Gittins. Now, who's going to come off? To be honest, I would take Pedro Neto off. He's probably going to take Estevao off, or Steve-O. He's probably going to take Steve-O off because he's young, wants to give him a little bit of a break. But I think Pedro Neto, considering Steve-O wasn't even meant to start, I think Pedro Neto deserves a little rest now. Take him off. Take Neto off. Put Gittins on that left-hand side. Keep Steve-O on that right-hand side. And then we'll end the game that way. As Fofana, oh, he can pass the ball. Oh, you're not hurt. You're not hurt, are you? No, he's clutching his ankle. Fofana, you all right, mate? Yeah, no, he's all right. He's all right. He's hopping backwards. He's hopping backwards. All right, he's good. He's good to go. All right, nice one. Sanchez into João Pedro. Santos back to Sanchez. Goes long. Hoofs it all the way to Pedro Neto. Can Pedro Neto make that? Oh my God, he's made it. Pedro Neto's made that. How in the blue hell did you make that against Wan-Bissaka of all players? Go on, Neto. Neto is turning into such a specimen, honestly. Applause for Pedro Neto. Neto is class, man. One of the contenders for man of the match, if I'm honest. Not just because of the goal, but the way that he's played tonight. Class. Is Reece James? Is Reece James playing at centre-back? What's going on? Oh, he's in! Neto! Neto! You waited. You shouldn't have waited. You shouldn't have waited. Should have gone straight across the box, mate. We're 5-1 up. Players need to feel like they can take some risk here. We're 5-1 up. It's not the end of the world. Do what you got to do. You know? By the way, the West Ham fans that have decided to stay, you lot are just going through absolute torture. Why are you lot still here? Do you know what I mean? Like, you lot gluttons of punishment at this point. Like, you enjoy getting hurt. You like feeling fire. I told you, he's taking Steve-O off. Well done, Steve-O. Applause for Steve-O, ladies and gentlemen. Applause for Steve-O. And the Chelsea faithful are clapping him as well. Well done, Steve-O, mate. Beautiful game. Well done. Well done. What a lad. What a lad. Very happy for him. Shout out to Steve G. Glad to see it. Russell, thank you very much. Shout out to Gusto, though, was pretty decent. No, overall he was. Now, we haven't had a player that stunk up the gaff tonight. We haven't. Now we get to see Jamie Gittins. Now, pay attention on Gittins. I expect Gittins to thrive in this environment now because there is space to run into. You know, we saw what Pedro Neto was doing just now against Wan-Bissaka. Gittins should be in an element where he's able to run at defenders, go past defenders, and have a dig, have a shot or two. We've got Pedro Neto now who has shifted over to the right-hand side. Hopefully now it means that we get to see what Gittins is actually about properly. There we are. Shift the ball over. Oh, my God. Good touch from Andre Santos. Big up, Adrian. Thank you for the super chat. It's like Maresca is listening to your sub suggestions. I know, maybe he's got me in an ear. Maybe he's got one like earphone, he's got the watch along on, and he's like, good idea. Hey, get Fofana ready. You know? He didn't hear me saying don't take Steve-O off, though. There's Gittins. There's Gittins. Run. Run at him. Run at him. Okay, he decided to pass. I've got my eye on Gittins here, you know. I really want to see what the player is about in the right environment. Because it's like I've told you guys on the videos. We're going to get Garnacho. But we're going to get Garnacho in mainly for games where we need a left winger that's going to be able to not just link up, but work in really tight spaces. Garnacho is that type of player. That's not Gittins. The scenario right now is where Gittins can thrive, right? Teams that are willing to come at you. To be honest, even like big teams want to play against you. Big teams like City, United, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, you know, these lot. But even Tottenham, United, they want to bring the game to you. So there's going to be some space. That's a sort of game where you might be able to have Jamie Gittins thriving. But today is a trial to see how that's going to look. Here's Fofana. Fofana looks like he's not played for about 5 years, honestly. He looks heavy. He looks heavy. He looks leggy, very leggy, which is normal. Completely normal. But this is why he needs minutes. This is why I'm saying he needs to play. And you lot are in the chat going, no, don't want Fofana. Don't want him at all. Like, no, he needs some minutes, guys. Has to play. You know, let him touch grass. He's touching grass right now. He needs to touch grass. There's Fofana. Good little turn. Nice to know that he can turn without breaking himself. Bogey, thank you very much again. And there's Gittins with the pressure. There's Gittins with the pressure. Good. Lucky. Champions of the world, we know what we are. Yeah. Corner ball, West Ham. Got 10 minutes to go? To be honest, actually, no, that's fine. I was going to amend the time. It's all right. All right. Oh, no way. Chelsea under-21s beat Newcastle under-21s 5-0 tonight. Up the under-21s. Big up to you lot. Ball in. Easy goal kick, bloody hell. I've never seen so many empty seats in the stadium. Look at Graham Potter, he wants to kill himself. You can tell, but look, he's just looking at the ground. He doesn't know what to even think. Is he talking to himself? No, he's chewing gum. Oh, no, he had something in his mouth. He wants to say something, and no. You see, he always used to do that at Chelsea. I used to hate when he does that. He might know the camera's on him, and he's like he's going to say something, and then he's like, and I'm like, say it, bruv, say it, bruv, speak. I used to hate when he done that, man. Oh, no, Graham Potter, man, I don't miss him at all. West Ham, sorry for you lot, man. I'm sorry for you lot. You lot are in the mud. Big up to all of you in the chat. You know what I mean, man. Godswill, Godwin, Peter, Joseph Parker, thank you very much, saying Garnacho isn't good against low blocks either, lad. I'm talking about the profile of play that he is, though. Why he's been targeted. Now, we all have our opinions on Garnacho and what he's like. But, I mean, the type of player that he is someone who is a little bit more technical in tight spaces on the ball compared to a Gittins who likes to run at defenders. It's a different scenario. That's why I think there's going to be variety in terms of the left wingers that we have when we do have Garnacho. And even Xavi Simons technically is an option. Even Xavi Simons. So we'll see how it's all going to work out, because now we add Xavi Simons and Garnacho to all of this that we've got now, that we're seeing. We are stacked for brilliant free kick. Neto wins it. We're stacked for options and variety in our attack. Can we get 6? I want 6. Do you want 6? Let me know. Do you want 6? I want 6. This is the type of game you bring in Dewsbury Hall to score something. Nah, Dewsbury Hall's at Everton now, man. Good luck to him. We want 6. We want 6. We do want 6. Someone said Potter isn't blowing bubbles. He's only bottling instead. Oh, mate, Potter after this game, I'm going to be watching Graham Potter's post-match interview with popcorn. I swear I'm going to be like this. And I'm going to hear, you know, the boys gave everything. And, you know, we were really unlucky tonight. he's going to say. We were really unlucky tonight because for the first 10 minutes, we looked fantastic. And then the game just let us by. He actually speaks like that, doesn't he? You know? So I thought we deserved something from the game. But that's life. I swear we're all traumatized, man. We are traumatized by Graham Potter and what he used to say, man. Oh my God, I swear down. He wound me up. He absolutely wound me up, man. It's exactly like that, isn't it? I got that spot on. I actually got that spot on. That's life. I remember when he said that. What? That's life? Are you dumb? Rick Cogger, thank you very much, mate, saying congratulations on winning. Next season we will be in the championship. Rick Cogger, mate, you know, I'm actually going to give you some respect. You've been really nice to me. And you're regular viewer on here. And I know you, so big up to you. You lot need to spend a little bit. So you need to look at your ownership. And you need to move on from Graham Potter. He's not going to be the guy to save you here. Clearly, he's not changed. We can see that through, like, crystal clear. He's not changed. He's still the same guy. I thought maybe he's learned, maybe he's evolved a little bit. He's not. He's got something stacked against him. I understand that. But he is the same guy. He's just the same manager, isn't he? He's not going to move you on, man. He's just not. Are you going to be in the championship? I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think you'll get relegated, but you're going to be down there. You're going to be down there. So big up to you, Rick. And yeah, tough. Don't worry, your manager's going to come out after this game and say that's life. Here comes West Ham, to be honest. All right. Got, 10 people clapping for him because they're the only fans left. No, I'm not even lying here yet. I can't wait for Graham Potter's post-match. I actually can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I hope we get a sixth. A sixth goal would be nice. That's an open header, to be honest. Or a Gerd, and he's just hit that over the bar. A nice sixth goal. We can take that into, the league right now as it stands. I love this. Love this site. Look at that site. Oh, look at that. A goal difference. Yeah, we've got a goal difference of +4. No, yeah, +4. A goal difference of +4. 4 points out of 6. Top of the league. Thank you very much. Big up Sunderland in the Champions League spot. Imagine. But I could get used to that, It's been a long time since I've seen this. In fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, anyone can rectify me on this in the chat. Is this the first time that we're top of the league under Blueco? I think we are. I think this is the first time that we're top of the league under this new ownership. I'm trying to remember the last time. I don't think we were. We were in the title race last season and we never got to top. We got to second. Were we top last season? We weren't top last season, were we? Oh, yeah, we were on top for a day. Yeah, we were. It was a few hours. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It was one time. Okay, so it's the second time we're top of the league on the blue card. But this time, we're not doing it at Christmas. This time, we're doing it on match day 2. And now we've got a favourable run in terms of fixtures all the way up until the Man United game. I'm hoping that we're actually going to end up, with 10 points out of 12. Or 13 points out of 15 by the time we get to United. Oh, I did the fifth game. They're the 5th game, so 4 games would have been played. So 10 out of 12 by the time we get to United. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. So it's a free kick to West Ham. James Ward-Prowse. Fofana did give up the foul, yes. No judgments, no judgments. Look, he's just come back, yeah. We got to cut him some slack here, yeah. We got to cut him some slack. But what I will say is, be prepared, this could be 5-2. Because James Ward-Prowse is the modern-day David Beckham. And if you give him a free kick here, chances are he's going to score. So, in fact, he scored against us before. Is he going to score this? Bloody hell, this is a tasty position for James Ward-Prowse, you know. This is a proper Ward-Prowse free kick. Sanchez, you might want to get your Superman out for this one. The wall's done its job. The wall has done its job. View. And he's running really quickly to go and take this corner, mate. You're 5-1 down. Relax. Relax. Corner ball, West Ham. Ward-Prowse's set pieces are phenomenal. His accuracy is just class. He knows exactly where to put it. Proper. We're about to see how much stoppage time is going to be put on. I'm going for 4 minutes because the ref knows that you can't give more than that. It's a wrap. It's 5-1. We might as well just end the game here, to be honest. I'm going to predict 4. Referee gives how much? 4. 3. 3. Close. Gittins is still a bit raw. Still a bit raw. But to be honest, I would have liked to give him longer. He's only been on for like, what, 15 minutes? I'm not mistaken. Less. I would have given him like from 65. Here's Neto. Gittins needs to come inside. Okay, here's Gittins now. Here's Gittins. Do your thing. All right, ball across. Good ball. Neto. Handball. Ref. We want 6. Give us the pen. What do you mean no pen? VAR. Hang on. Gittins ball in. That's a handball. His arms out. It's arms out like this. That's a handball. I'm sorry, that's a handball. It's a penalty. Give us a pen. I know you can't chop off your arm, yeah, but that's a pen. His arm is high. It's not like his arm's next to his body. Arm is high. VAR. They've given a corner. Nah, you lot are taking a mick, man. You lot don't want us to get goals, do you? You don't want us to increase our goal difference anymore, do you? Campaign against Chelsea. Always been there. Guys. That's a clear pen. I guarantee if that's 1-0 or 1-1 or 2-1, that's a pen given. Like, they would actually give it. But because it's 5-1, they're going, no, you know what? Just chill. That's a penalty. Should be a penalty. No red card or anything, but a penalty. Ball in. And caught. We got 1 more minute to play. And then that's the end of it. Yeah, Fofana is looking a little... His pace is all right, but his acceleration is a little slow. And when he stops, he's a little leggy. You can tell he's been inactive. Bloody hell, these West Ham players. Oh, João Pedro. Oh my God, João Pedro, what did you just do? Oh my God, the Jogo Bonito is in full flare here, lads. But Neto, he's been shoved off the ball. He got bodied. João Pedro, that was beautiful. He sent the player off and just give a little shimmy, laid it off for Pedro Neto. I think we're going to come to the end of the game here, lads. That's it, isn't it? Well done, boys. Full time. There we go. That's the end of that. Oh, Graham Potter, you're getting sacked in the morning, mate. You really are. Are we going to get Maresca and Graham Potter handshake, or have they already done that? That's a weird dynamic to see. You know, oh, look at that. Look at that. That training kit looks banging as well. Beautiful. But there we are, boys and girls. 5-1. Happy days. Chelsea fly to the top of the table. We still got the other teams to play. We won't stay there for long because there are going to be teams that win tomorrow, obviously, and we will probably drop down a little bit. But we absolutely obliterated West Ham at the end of that. Fantastic. And we'll see what the ramifications are going to be from that. Is Graham Potter going to get sacked? Maybe, maybe not. But the pressure is definitely on because West Ham got absolutely wrecked tonight. But don't worry, the boys gave everything. That's life. We're going to hear what he's got to say. I can't wait for that press conference. We'll see after. But the review will be up after this game, immediately after this stream is done. So give it about half an hour. The review will be up. Huge, huge thank you to everyone that's watched. Huge thank you to everyone that's interacted, that's been in the chat, that's contributed. Much appreciated to every single one of you. Big up to Steve G as well. Another shout out to you, my friend, with the recovery. I hope everyone at Marie's Bar on the Costa del Sol had a nice one. Courtesy of yours truly. And obviously Steve G letting me know that that would be a nice thing to do, obviously, for them. So I hope that helped. And obviously, if you are going to be in the Costa del Sol, that's going to be your Chelsea place to go to. But subscribe, notification bell on. Keep up to date with all the news that's popping up within the next few days as well. I'll be doing double uploads as normal. We are approaching the end of the transfer window next week. So make sure you guys are here for that. And review coming right up. So I'll see all of you then. Thank you all so much, people. Look after yourselves in a bit. Take care and peace.